Man, I was never playing. I gotta see it in my hands. All I needed was a chance. Man, I was never playing, and I didn't give a damn. So really, what you saying? Man, I was never playing. Every night that I was praying from the PM to the AM. Man, I was never playing. I gotta get it while I can on. Ever since a little child, I've been a little wild. Spit the hottest raps, nigga. Mama told me simmer down. Older sister got her whip and she never be around. I'm the only kid around, writing raps but never kid around. Like it's adoption. See, I ain't had that option. I was trying to be a top 10, toppling over tacky niggas, and I treat it just like a job when I clock in and clock a rapper. If they ever said I wasn't popping and percolating, I was 14, 15 with 16 zips clean, all in 8th grade. The mission was to get plays, good grades, get paid, cutting classes. My tongue was sharp as a switchblade. Switch it up, I spit $1.50. I graduated from Shy Kid. Now these kids wanna fuck with me, and my niggas graduated, so you know they stuck with me. Like everyone in my crew, dapping up with Gorilla Glue in the school. 10th grade girls, Marc, they ain't into you. Felt like the end of you. In my first Funk Flex interview, I'ma say these girls wasn't into me, and allowed me to do me. And now that I do me, females wanna screw me. So why when I take off, girls butter and saying I be acting bad and bougie, but I get it. These hoes ain't acquitted for my vision. I'm fitted to double more and just get it how I'm living, know I'm saying? Man, I was never playing. I gotta see it in my hands. All I needed was a chance. Man, I was never playing, and I didn't give a damn. So really, what you saying? Man, I was never playing. Every night that I was praying from the PM to the AM. Man, I was never playing. I gotta get it while I can on. Marc Terry Jr. was finally a junior. Got some bass in my voice, started growing like petunias, but I'm still a late bloomer. Yeah, I heard about the rumor. See, Marc gon' drop either later or sooner, and I never did neither. I had it on my own from my home. Wish I known that I really did need a mic, an engineer, shit, a whole lot of teamer. Artists, I make a hit like Ike did. Tina leveled up to a senior. My swag came, my bag came. I was Kilroy. I switched up my rap name. Now I'm a black rock star like the Bad Brains. Only right to call me by my first and my last name. The last thing is I'm that Palm Bay rapper. Started a new chapter out here and hereafter. No happily ever after. Appear smacker, got it backwards in the booth for me. Episode of Fear Factor when I'm out of control. Lyrics coming from out of my soul. The heat I bring to get my family out of the cold. Onto the road where I'm doing the show. Platinum and gold. If 100 million sold without selling my soul. Look at the devil while I'm telling them no. Telling myself I got that veteran flow. Writing my words and my letters in bold. Don't let it go, so you better in vogue. And make sure you carry a pole like you headed to vote. I'm head of my class, you ready to cope. Writing 100 bar verses, cause you know that shit better in bulk. You better be froze, we aiming at your head and your nose. Cock it back and let Beretta explode. I have you wetter than soap. The doctor said I got the cleverest notes. See, it's equivalent to peddling dope. Peddling amphetamines, spitting all of Kevin Federline's coke. When I'm dead and gone, they realize that I'm better than GOAT, nigga. Man, I was never playing. I gotta see it in my hands. All I needed was a chance. Man, I was never playing, and I didn't give a damn. So really, what you saying? Man, I was never playing. Every night that I was praying from the PM to the AM. Man, I was never playing. I gotta get it while I can, man. You wouldn't understand.